Todd Dunn here on June 29, 2018. I'm out here today on my sailboat Seaquestor, and what I'm going to do is make a very short video of a single-handed mooring pickup. So what I'll do is I'll drop the mooring and cruise around the harbor a little bit, and then make my approach, pick the mooring back up. I'm alone on the boat, and I've got to set the camera up so it shows the port side forward view from the cockpit so you can see what I do. It's a pretty straightforward procedure, and as I do it, I will explain exactly what's going on. So it's pretty simple, and we'll have a good look at it. Before we get going here, I want to take a look at my mooring tackle just to illustrate what I'll be dealing with. Here's the mooring pennant, which goes down to and the chain that goes down to the 3.5 tons of granite that's sitting on the bottom. So the pennant comes up here, and right now it's around the cleat and moused down with the line which goes from the pennant to my pickup buoy, which is a 6-foot pickup buoy. It floats, and the top of the wand over there is approximately 6 feet above the water, and that is what I'm going to actually grab to pick the mooring up. So the procedure is going to be pretty simple. I'll grab the pickup wand, pull the mooring pennant up, get a hold of it, walk it forward, feed it in and put it on the cleat, and after that I will put the line through the bow chocks and then mouse down the pennant onto the cleat, and we'll be done. Okay, here we go, approaching the mooring from dead downwind. It's about 75 yards past the sailboat on the port side that I'm just passing now. And you can just see it up there between the bow and the powerboat that's just off the port bow. And we'll try to move in onto it again from downwind, and the wind is blowing about 10 to 15 knots. So I'd like to be straight into the wind as I approach so that the boat will not blow off to one side or another. You can see the mooring ball there as we get closer to it. And what I'm going to do is come up with the mooring ball on the port side of the boat, because I always do a port side pickup. And I will stop when the mooring pickup buoy is about midships or maybe a little aft. And at that point I will walk forward and grab the pickup buoy, pull the mooring pennant up, and put it on the bow cleat. So here we go. You can just see the pickup buoy coming alongside the boat right there. It's working its way aft, just past the shrouds, and I'm stopping the boat now. And there it is. And it's going just out of the field of view. And I've left the helm. There, I've grabbed the pickup buoy, and I'm walking forward with it while I pull it up, get around the shrouds, and pull it up until I can grab the mooring pennant itself. Right there. I've got the mooring pennant. I'm going to feed the pickup buoy through the bow pulpit, set it aside, and then put the mooring pennant on the cleat. I always do that first. Now that the mooring pennant is on the cleat, I have plenty of time to do other things. Right now I'm trying to get the line led through the chocks, but it looks like there's a little too much tension on it to feed it through the chocks successfully. You don't want to inadvertently catch a finger underneath the line. So instead I'm going to mouse down the pennant where it's on the cleat using the line from the pennant to the pickup buoy. Secure the pickup buoy, which I've done now. And now when there's a little less tension on the line, I'll put the mooring pennant through the bow chocks. I'm done, and that's it. Okay, that was easy. The boat is back on the mooring. I was off for about 15 minutes. I had to wait a few minutes because there was a good deal of traffic, and I wanted to make sure everything was clear before I came in to do the pickup. It's always annoying to try to do the pickup and have somebody's wake hit you and cause the boat to move in a way that you're not expecting. But It went well, and you can see exactly what was involved. The procedure is very simple. The only time it's a little bit harder is if I have the dinghy attached to the mooring. Say I've been out sailing and I didn't want to take the dinghy with me. And then I have to pull the dinghy forward when I walk the mooring pennant forward, which takes a little bit more effort and just a little bit more time. And also the dinghy tends to swing in the wind, and you have to time your approach so that the dinghy does not swing in front of the boat, or it can be a bit of a mess. But it's a very simple procedure. Anybody can do it. I have to admit that I've been doing it for 22 years now, so I've had a little bit of practice, maybe about 50 times a year, so maybe 1,000 mooring pickups. So, you know, I'm not an amateur at this. Anyway, that's all there is to it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me the old thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos on sailing, running my 1936 wooden powerboat, or anything else that I happen to be interested in. Thanks for watching.